So we are here to show you infant massage. Like we talked about, this is one of my favorite things to start doing from as soon as baby comes home from the hospital. It's never too early to start working on that infant massage. And it is a great thing to teach any caregiver for that bonding. So one thing I like to talk about, I love to use cold pressed, more natural oils when working on infant massage instead of the lotions. And so we're gonna start with just putting a little bit of oil on my hands. When you're gonna start massage, we talked about the importance of cues. So before I touch our little friend here, I'm gonna tell him what we're gonna do. Move my hand so he can hear them moving, and he'll start to attune to those cues, and you can start to attune to your baby. Are you ready for a little bit of massage? Are you ready? Yes? Oh, that's a good smile. And so we're looking for eye contact, smiles, making sure we're monitoring those cues if there's anything like looking away or grimacing that shows they're not liking it. So I always like to just start with some gentle oscillations down their tummy to help them get relaxed. Hi, bud. We're going to give you a massage. Are you ready? And I'm first just going to show you a few general massage techniques. There's really not a right or a wrong way to do it as long as you're just working on that loving light touch with your baby. So I usually start just by stroking the legs. The legs are usually less sensitive than the arms and their stomach, so it's a good way to get them to relax. So I'm making a C with my hand and just gently alternating as I come down the leg with my hand. So we're gonna do a couple strokes on each side. I want to be able to show you a few different strokes, but if you're doing this at home, you can work on each stroke for a couple of minutes so that they get fully relaxed. You like that? So we're going to work down his little legs, and then we're also going to work into the feet. This is a great way to work on that tracking that we talked about. So you can make little airplanes and go over. You can see his foot bend back and relax. And then he starts to watch my hand with his eyes, and you can start to track. So you can make little airplane noises. Zoom. Can you follow the airplane? Good job. Zoom. And then we're gonna make little circles at his ankles. We're gonna walk our thumbs up. If you picture imaginary lines to each toes, I'm walking my thumbs up each line to those little toes to get that whole foot relaxed. And he's still smiling and happy and moving around. Like I said, if I were at home doing this, I'd be doing this on both sides. You can use those same types of movements working away on the arms. And then you can also do another massage stroke working towards the hips and shoulders so you can move back that way. Another just general relaxation technique is what I like to call skin rolling. So you're gonna take just 2 fingers and roll the skin as you move up their body. Hey bud, is that okay? And if you were to lay on your tummy, roll without using your arms, do all the things a baby does during the day, you would maybe get a little sore too. And so their muscles get tight just like ours. So I'm gonna roll him over onto his belly. Good job, bud. He did a great job getting comfortable with his arms, but you can help them with that if they don't. And I'm gonna work up his little back with that skin rolling. So I'm gonna start with just some gentle fanning, just like those gentle strokes in those legs. So I'm just making circles with my hands. And then I'm gonna go up each side of the spine, rolling that skin to relax it. And you can do this, we call this the posterior chain, but you can start at the bottom of their little feet and roll all the way up the backs of those muscles and those legs. If your baby has a little bit of tightness, so he looks great laying down, everything's really symmetrical, but if they're really tilted to one side and you see creases on one side, you might want to focus on that side. But our superstar model right here is laying really nicely on his tummy. While he's on his tummy, I'm going to show you one other technique for the back. If you take your fingers in the low back onto his spine and just slide about 2 inches off and gently squeeze in and hold. This is the muscle called the quadratus lumborum, or QL. But as they start working on those tummy time and rolling skills, it's a muscle that can get pretty tight. Good job. You talking to us? Good. So those seem like little happy coos. We stop to listen for a second, see if they're feeling distressed, because again, this is something we're doing with our babies, not to our babies. So if at any point they're not enjoying it, we want to give a second for them to relax and readjust. So those are just some gentle strokes you can do throughout the body, throughout the arms, up the back. What I want to move into, which is our most requested thing to be taught, is massage for constipation and for the abdomen. This is something that's going to happen to every baby, especially if they start to get to that 6-month range and start trying new foods and new things like that. So I'm just going to start with what I call paddling. So I'm going to start at his rib cage. Yeah, are you okay? Okay, good. We're going to massage your tummy. Is that okay? So you're going to paddle down. Again, just working towards that general relaxation. There you go. And then we're gonna do what we call the I love you massage. So it's kind of an upside down I love you. You're gonna start on your right side, their left side, and you're gonna make a stroke down the eye from their rib to their hip bone. And then you're gonna do an upside down L across the rib cage and down, followed by a U. And you can talk to them while you do it and remind yourself and go, I love you. Oh, there's a smile, see? So when you're working on the abdominal massage, we're always moving in a clockwise direction. This is the direction that the intestines go and is gonna help move everything through that colon and that intestinal tract. There you go. So you can alternate making rainbows, the I love yous, and the paddling downwards. Again, you don't have to stress about exactly how many strokes or am I doing this exactly right. It's just getting the gentle movements in the right directions for their babies. After I've worked on their abdomen for a little bit, I will then work on some bicycle kicks. Yeah, you okay? Good job, good talking. A lot of times they'll become more vocal. Sometimes you'll have a little bit of gas as they start to relax. He's still letting me move his legs really nicely. So if he was resisting, then we would take a break. And then you can also do some side to side hip rocks and presses from knees to tummy. So those are the steps you're gonna walk through for that constipation massage. You're gonna do some paddling, clockwise circle, I love yous, and then the bicycle kicks and knees to chest. So those are just some basic strokes you can incorporate in your day-to-day routine. If you notice any asymmetries or tension, you can work with the therapist for more specific techniques for that. And if you want to learn more, I would look for a certified infant massage instructor in your area to help teach you how to do this with your baby. Okay, you want to pick up? Good job. Good job. There you go. Thank you so much for spending your time with us on one of our courses. We know that time is valuable, especially when kids are involved. If you want more information, you can check us out at www.compleowaco.com. Don't forget to check out our course page linked below for more exciting content, and follow us on our socials for up-to-date news, information, and content from our team.